Now for another installment of Weld Every Living Day in August. In my opinion, one of the best ways to learn a new process is by making something you can really use, a tool. Or in this case, a mold. This will be an ingot mold. I have the intention of using it for lead, but could also be used for aluminum and brass. And it's great for leftover material or even refined material to condense it down into a sizable chunk. I'm making this out of 1-inch angle iron. It's really easy just to get one piece and cut it up in my horizontal bandsaw. Now, my goal for the month of August has been to improve my welding skills by practicing more and doing more with my welder. This is part of the WELDA, hashtag WELDA. It stands for Weld Every Living Day in August. And, you can follow that hashtag and check out a bunch of cool contributions from other metalworkers. Now, my goal here with the tacking is to make sure that it stays nice and flat, that I don't get any twisting or warping. I don't want a wobbly mold when I'm trying to pour hot lead in it. With everything locked in place, I can run my beads across the top, and this went really well, just outside corner welds. I want to thank everybody who gave me advice on dealing with those little BBs. I can't wait to try some of those little tricks. Now, these welds going up the inside are a little bit more difficult. Any undercutting could result in a cavity that the lead could fill and not want to release from the mold. Ultimately, my lack of welding skills got the best of me, and I did need to grind these welds down a little bit. Now, this is a great job for a Dremel tool. I know, Dremels are more of a precision instrument used for gunsmithing and tool making, but I decided to give it a pass and actually use it here to just get that undercutting down, some of those little gaps in there, a little bit of an ugly weld on the inside. In order to even out some of the finish there on the inside of the molds, I decided to take it over to my bead blasting cabinet. This will do a lot in the way of absolving a lot of sins, as well as give us a nice, good, even finish on the inside of our mold. Now, really, the only thing left to do is actually test it out. I fired up my little lead oven here. I got this a few months ago, and this is the first time I've used it. The ingots are little 2-pound muffin tin chunks I got off of eBay pretty cheaply. After about 10 minutes, I'm left with liquid metal here. It was pretty clean. I skimmed off a lot of the crap off the top. I could have fluxed it, but didn't. And one thing I'm already noticing is my dipper is awfully small, especially for pouring these ingots. You can see I only get a couple tablespoons at a time, or at least what seems like it. The lead remelts into itself as I pour more into the mold, so other than being ugly, it does stay relatively solid. And that's nearly the entire contents of that one little puck. Now for the real test. As you can see, they came out nicely. So, it works. Great news, and I will use this for my future casting endeavors, which I do plan on sharing with you on this channel, so stick around and check those out. But until then, this is just a nice, fun, easy project you can do pretty inexpensively with just some angle iron, and get some welding practice in as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.